Yeah, I am so excited for this episode today, guys, because I have finished all of my songs. Yeah, I finished all of my little intro songs, so I just sat here for like a good 10 minutes. Okay, like I said last episode, please do not take the song seriously. I am not a singer, I'm not a producer, I'm none of that. I literally sit here, use auto tune, and sing into my headset the title of the segment, all right? That's all it is. So I don't want, please just, they're, it's just a joke, okay? They're just a joke. Please, okay? Let me live. They're just a joke. But I'm actually really excited about it. But yeah, just, my little cold open, nothing. I was just trying to like wear a hat while I film this, but the hat is too big for my headphones. I don't know how to wear this hat because it's like really big. It's a beanie. It's like, I don't know if I stretched it out. Oh my god, it literally looks like I stretched it out. Oh my god, I'm so, oh no, it's just because of the way it's sat. But like, it's, ugh, it smells weird. But I don't know. Whatever. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, it doesn't sit right on my head, which is a little annoying, but whatever. Anyways, let's just roll that intro because this podcast is going to be short today. I don't have that much to talk about. Like I said, it's kind of hard doing this every week. Anyways, okay. Here's the intro. It's the King, Not Queen podcast. Yeah. All right, and welcome back to the King, Not Queen podcast. My name is Nina, and I am your host. We're back. Yeah, we're back. Notice how this is my second week in a row, y'all. The consistency. We're trying to get to 30 episodes at least by my birthday. Like, we're really just cranking out the content. Like, who are we? Wait, literally, how many? I feel like I do this every week, but how many episodes do I have? I thought last week was 23. Oh, my thing is going crazy. Okay. Why are you downloading? Anyways, I think this is, okay, yeah. I have 20. This is going to be episode 24, as I should. So I'm trying to get to that 30. That's not happening. That 30 is not happening by my birthday, because even if this week is, look at me doing things. All right, what's today? So this week is 24, 25, 26, 27. No, by my birthday, it'll be episode 28. Aw, so sad. Maybe I'll do like a bonus episode or something, like 2 episodes a week. Not me trying to do too much, Lord. But by my birthday, it'll be episode 28. But whatever. We're not looking to the future. We're looking towards the now. But yeah, just a little weekly recap. Nothing much. Let's talk about how my dad came here today and blessed me with Burger King. Oh my goodness. I was the noises I make. This is gonna be so funny, like once it's on like a video format. Not me promising, not the sneak peek. But anyways, he came by here with some he brought me nuggies. Yeah, I was so excited. I really was. I was like, is that a Burger King bag for me? For me? And brought the ranch. Oh, I was so hyped. Wait, does Burger King still have spicy nuggets? Let's ask Google. Does Burger King still have spicy nuggets?
According to Delish.com, they've been around before, but like many other fast food chains, spicy chicken nuggets, they aren't a permanent menu item.
No.
Thankfully, spicy nuggets will soon be back on Burger King menus at participating locations nationwide.
Nah, but Burger King, like, it's she's a little sus because, whoa. Anyways, Burger King's a little sus because they be selling like 10 nuggets for $1.50. You will not find that anywhere else. And that's why Burger King, like, chicken nuggets are like low tier. Like, they're not good. Like, okay, this sounds like I'm not appreciative of him bringing me the chicken nuggets, but I was very appreciative. I gobbled those down so quick. Like, it took me like 2 minutes to eat that. Whatever. Let's not talk about that. Sorry, I just hit the mic, but not the mic, the headset microphone. Anyways, but they're like low tier. High tier is like is definitely Wendy's. Like you can't go wrong with Wendy's chicken nuggets. They're so crispy, so good. And then mid tier is like it goes Wendy's chicken nuggets and then McDonald's chicken nuggets, because McDonald's chicken nuggets are nice and piping hot. Like that's why it's very close competition with Wendy's, because they're always like piping hot. Sometimes with the Wendy's ones you get kind of like cold, like it's never consistent, but McDonald's nuggets are always like hot, like warm. I haven't tried though the McDonald's spicy nuggets. Wait. Oh, I don't know if Burger King sells spicy nuggets. Wait, I'm gonna ask my dad if those are supposed to be spicy nuggets or not. Maybe I'll ask him tomorrow. Anyways, let's ask Siri. Does McDonald's still have spicy nuggets?
According to McDonald's Corporation, spicy chicken McNuggets and mighty hot
for how long?
McDonald's, but only because
no.
So nicely.
Wait.
Chicago, Illinois, Jan 25, 2021. They came.
Okay, it looks like they're still here. What's sad is that I don't live like near McDonald's, like to like sit down and eat, and like I just want to go to McDonald's so bad, and I don't want to like order food because I'm lazy. But that's besides the point. That's the ranking of the chicken nuggets. But with the nuggets I had today were so good. Anyways, I just went completely off track. I didn't even write that down in my notes, because I wrote down the notes. What's today? I wrote down the notes yesterday before my dad came today, so I didn't even know about those spicy nuggets. Woo, Lord. Okay. Moving on. That is irrelevant. I'm literally Xing that out because that makes sense. Anyways, okay, yeah. So what I was talking about before, like sneak peek of me, like, video podcasts. So I'm trying to build like a podcast corner of my room, and I feel like I'm already there. Like I have like a bunch of posters. Let me stop moving. I have a bunch of posters like sitting in the corner of my room. And like I feel like, and then I have like some like string lights that like change colors. I just have to get more batteries for them. And then I have like my desk, so I feel like it's a nice cool setup. And then if I just get like, I have a cushion on my chair, so it's like comfortable. Then once I get my microphone, like it'll be all set. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Like I'm trying to have like a nice vibe, and when I record it, possibly it like make it look like it's like night in here, even though I like recording during the day because I'm home. No one's around to bother me, and it's pretty quiet during the day, I would say. But yeah, that's the plan, and then the plan is to build the podcast room, which is basically already built, and then on top of that is to start video recordings and just like make a brand new YouTube channel, separate from the one I already have now, just so I can kind of like start over, but at like zero and be fresh. But I want to start a new YouTube channel just for the podcast, for the video format. I know it's going to be a little difficult though, and I'm kind of scared because like, especially because I don't edit on like a laptop, and I don't use what people normally use to record. Like I use Anchor, and I know a lot of people use like Audacity. But I know people use like Audacity and stuff to like to record, and I don't. So I feel like it's gonna be a little difficult, and I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna like start learning to see if I can export the sound from here, and I'm able to like transport it over to iMovie on my iPad and stuff. It's gonna be a whole drama. And then I'm so excited because once I like in the near future, in like 3 months or so, when I get like a MacBook, I feel like it'll be a lot more easier to like transfer stuff over and edit, because they have iMovie's like really where I know how to edit. Anyways, that's really it for building the podcast room. I have like a whole Pinterest, even though I never, follow anything up on that Pinterest. And then that means I have to get dressed for the podcast, because literally right now I'm wearing like this dingy hoodie with a shirt and some gray sweatpants that don't even fit me, and my hair isn't even done. And like now I would have to actually start getting dressed up for the podcast. Anyways, but yeah, that's mainly the weekly recap. We have a couple of things to get to today, so let's just jump right into it. Let's go.
Bad movie and TV show review. Bad movie and TV show review. Sometimes they're good though.
All right, and welcome back to Bad Movie and TV Show Review. I should have inserted this warning beforehand, especially now that as all the intros are gonna come in. But please do not listen to this at full volume. I just made the big accident of listening to this at listening to that intro specifically at full volume, and like it just rattled my ears. So please, you know me and my bass boost action, but like, please do not listen to this at full volume. I would and I know that those noises are louder than my actual voice, so maybe turn it down during those parts and then turn it up when I'm talking, you know? Anyways, I didn't watch much this last week. Like, literally, I haven't watched much. Excuse me. I did, though, from the podcast last week. I was talking about that show, Them, and how it's, like, kind of scary, blah, blah, blah. And then remember how I got scared? Oh, I'm such a clown. Anyways, but I got a partner to watch a show with, my mother, and now it's a lot better because, like, we can talk while the show's happening, and we're watching it during the daytime, so I feel like it's a little bit better. Actually, no. I don't feel like it's a little bit better, because when I was watching at night, like, I was already in my bed, and I was comfortable, and I can just close my laptop and turn over to go to sleep. But then, like, if you watch during the day, then you have a lot of time to think about it, and then get scared, you know what I mean? So, I don't really know. There's a lot of pros and cons and stuff, but it's a little scary, and I think I want to do, like, a paranormal episode or something of the podcast, but, like, literally, like, do these things actually happen? Like, these are real questions I have, like, do these things actually happen? Like, do people actually see stuff? Because, like, there's no way that, like, nobody sees anything. And there's no way that this stuff isn't real. Like, I don't know, like, can you see, like, a figure? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to, not that I personally want to know, not inviting any spirits here, but, like, I just want to know, like, if it's real. Like, does this happen to people where, like, they see stuff and then they just start booking it and running, or, like, they just are screaming and then, like, they go and then, like, nothing's there? Like, is that real? Does it happen to people? I don't know. It's just I had a big question about that as I was watching it. But yes, I'm very excited to keep going. Let's just say I was very traumatized by, the 5th episode. Very traumatizing. And I couldn't stop thinking about it for like a day because it was just that traumatic and graphic, you know what I mean? It was a lot, and I was like, oh, and I was watching with my mom, and it was just, like, so, like, awful, and, like, I had to, like, turn around because I literally couldn't watch it anymore. It was so sickening. Anyways, but that's what Them is about, and I think we have 5 more episodes left. I think there's 10 episodes, but yeah. Let me do this beforehand. So, wait, why would I? Oh, I don't know. I'll just cross that out. And then talking about SNL, SNL last week with Elon Musk. Okay, let's be honest. It was kind of good. Like, he had some sketches where he was pretty funny and where he was pretty good. Like, for what we're getting, it's good. You know what I mean? For who it is, it's good. Because if Elon Musk was, like, anybody else, like, if he was like I don't even want to say Brad Pitt because he wouldn't even host the show, but like if Elon Musk was like Chris Rock or like anybody else and that's the performance we got, okay, I would understand that it's bad. But people have to realize it's Elon Musk. Like, he's not an actor, he's not like a professional, he's literally a CEO and a rich dude. Do you expect him, even though many actors are CEOs and rich dudes, but a CEO and rich person who is a CEO and rich dude is the main work of their life. Do you think that they're going to be good at acting and like skit comedy? Because skit comedy is a very like precise thing you have to master. And for him to do it in a week and for him to be somewhat funny is pretty good. Like, and I was laughing at some parts. People are such haters. Like, I don't understand, like, certain skits, like, people, I was gonna talk about this after, but, like, certain skits people are getting mad at, and just, like, don't understand that, like, no one is trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I mean, well, the show isn't about hurting anyone's feelings. It's about like satire and comedy. Like, they make jokes about like certain like groups of people all the time, and it's meant to shock you and be like, oh, like the surprise factor of like being shocked by what someone just said. So when there's the Gen Z hospital and people are getting mad that it's like making fun of, the whole point of the Gen Z hospital thing, in my opinion, was that it was making fun of how a lot of Gen Z people are like just way over the top with this cis bro bestie thing. And even I notice it is very annoying when like people just overuse. Like, use it just a little bit, not just a little bit, but know when and when not to use it. And that was the point they were trying to make. They're not trying to sit there and make fun of people. They're sitting there and trying to make a point. It's comedy. Comedy always has like that dark underlying like message thing. Like, come on, people are way too like sensitive. It had me so mad seeing that on Twitter. Like, come on. But yeah, even though it was cringy, my overall consensus is that Elon Musk did a fine job for like who he is as like not like an actor, you know what I mean? But speaking about like bad movie and TV show review stuff, I really want to start like commentating on my YouTube channel, like, you know, like Pretty Much It and like Trin Level and like that guy Dylan or whatever. I want to start doing that, and I want to watch Degrassi. Like, okay, I've been seeing way too much. I don't know if Degrassi has really just been like a thought in my head about wanting to watch again. And then I keep getting TikToks and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I need to watch this. So I'm thinking about starting like a series on my YouTube channel where I just watch like seasons of Degrassi, like starting at 1 and then making my way up to like 10, because I think I watched seasons 11 through 15. So, or maybe I'll just rewatch those ones, but I want to watch all those seasons. So that's going to be a hefty series, but I feel like it'd be kind of fun. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, but yeah, so that's it for Bad Movie TV Show Review. Not much this week. I feel like I'll watch a little bit more next week. I think I'll be finished with like them next week, and you know, a couple, maybe I'll watch like a movie or something. But yeah, so here we go on to Miss Next segment. That's it for today. Artist Spotlight. Yeah. Yay. Alright, Artist Spotlight people. Not much new music this week, but I don't even know why I even bothered putting Justin Bieber's album. I said I was gonna listen to it last week, or I think I mentioned it last week, but I officially added the whole thing, so more on that next week. And then, based on SNL, Miley Cyrus had the Kid Laroi on, the kid who sings that song Without You. Found out that I'm older than him by like, I think like a month or so. That's irrelevant, but I wanted to start. I literally added like his music catalog, like everything, to my Apple Music like months ago. I think like before Without You became like really big. And I had like the Addison Rae song. I didn't even know that was him. A.B. I added the Addison Rae song like when it first came out, so I'm gonna say I'm an OG listener. It kind of makes me feel like I'm okay, I hate to say that I discover people, but that's the same way I kind of discovered Billie Eilish, because I added Don't Smile at Me to my like Apple Music back, like I think I was like I think I was a freshman in high school. Yeah, I was a freshman in high school, and it was already on there, and I never really listened to it, and then I started listening to her in 2018 in August, and that song had just been sitting there. So I feel like the same thing is gonna happen with the Kid Laroi, but so far I feel like I might like his music, so we'll see what goes on there. But that's really all I have for Artist Spotlight this week. quick recap from the Brits last night. Olivia Rodrigo, I didn't watch the whole thing, but from what I saw on TikTok, you could tell she was a little nervous, and I feel so bad because, like, well, I'm super proud of her because, like, this is, like, huge for her. She's doing, like, big things. But her voice was a little wobbly, and that the only reason, I feel like she has an amazing voice. The only reason that happens because she was nervous, and she shouldn't be nervous, but I mean, I would too. So good for her that she's there. But everyone give her some love because she deserves it. Also, I'm just gonna say this: Joshua Bassett. Okay. Anyways, that's really all I have for Artist Spotlight this week. I will be reviewing. Oh, when does that come out? Let me ask Google. Guys, Ask Google's gonna become a segment. When does Olivia Rodrigo's album Sour come out?
Here's a summary from People.com. Olivia Rodrigo fans.
May 21st.
The 18-year-old singer and actress announced that her debut album will be released on May 21st.
Okay, thank you, Google. So, May 21st, which is next Friday. So, you bet next Friday, sharp, that day, will be my reaction up on YouTube to Olivia Rodrigo's album. Like, you bet. Like, it will definitely be there. So, be ready for that. But yeah. That's what's coming. Anyways, so we're moving on to the next segment. Like I said, I'm not a music producer. I'm not a singer. This is just what happened. I've had this beat saved for so long, and I didn't feel like making up a new one. And the things I wanted to put in the new one just weren't available to me in GarageBand, and I don't know how to whistle. I want to put a whistle. I don't know how to whistle. So, whistle. Can you whistle? So, I didn't know how to whistle. So, I just stuck with what I had and did what I had to do. So, it sounds like I'm saying scroll when I say it. Okay, we'll just get into it after. Here's the next segment. Bye. Taking a scroll, taking a scroll, ay, taking a scroll, yeah. All right. I literally, okay, yeah. Taking a scroll, okay. It's not like I'm saying scroll, like scroll, right? It's scroll. Okay, taking a scroll. Welcome back. Some drama this week. Actually, not much drama. Let's start it off by talking about Trisha Paytas' birthday. Happy belated birthday, my queen. I probably sound so controversial, but I really love Trisha Paytas. She's hilarious, but happy belated birthday. If she ever listens to this, I love you so much, and you're amazing, and you're really glowing up, like, as in, like, just who you are glowing up. Anyways, besides that, so I emailed the H3 podcast to try to book, like, either me on their podcast or them on my podcast. You know how silly I sound? I probably sound so silly, but, you know, I thought, why not just try? Like, I'll send a nice professional email, and I saw an email on there, so I just, like, went ahead and emailed. I probably will never get an email back, just because I'm, like, a no-name person. They're like, who is this girl? But maybe just on the off chance that they do listen to this, hello, my name is Nina, and I'm the host of this podcast. I guess, as you can see, my podcast is very well organized. So maybe do you want to come on and I can interview? I'm going to start interviewing people, but I feel like I have too big of aspirations of who I want to interview, and I need to start, like, low. Not low, but I need to start, like, more realistically about who I want to interview. But yeah, that's that with that. I haven't gotten an email back yet. I have the notifications on, ready for any email coming through. All right. So done with that. Okay. James Charles says hi. He came back to the internet. I don't know if that was yesterday or the day before, but he came back, popped in to say hi. And I was just like, boy, if you don't. I literally haven't said that in so long. I was like, if this dude don't just go back into hiding, like, come on. Come on. Like, we're not doing all this. We're not doing all this, right? Today's not Thursday. Is today Thursday? No, today's Wednesday. It's raining right now? It's 66 degrees out. I need to go outside. I need to like touch some grass. I'm just kidding. Anyways, totally sidetracked. He needs to just go and just reflect instead of doing legal battles. And if he has to do legal battles, keep it offline. I don't care if this, you look like the bigger person if you don't say anything online, in my opinion. If you keep it offline and you handle it like you would if you weren't famous, like, that shows that you're the bigger person, because you're not resorting to using your fans to support you. Because the whole reason he came back to Twitter and tried to say all this stuff yesterday was because he didn't want to be seen as the bad guy. You don't, like, people are going to see you one way or another, period. So, like, there's really no reason for you to be trying to fight for, like, their support. You know what I mean? I swear, I'm going to hurt somebody. I'm not going to hurt anybody. Nope, I'm not. I take it back. I'm just very annoyed by certain people who shall not be named. You're so annoying. Anyways, okay. So, that's gonna bother me for the rest of the day. Okay, anyways. But yeah, he did not need to pop in and say hi. Keep it offline. It's a legal battle. Like, if she wants to get online, she did something wrong. Now you're just as wrong as her for taking it online and try to gather up your fans to come against her now. And you know you have more fans. But whatever. Not me speaking directly to James Charles. Anyways. Okay. And then... this also has to relate to the H3, but Logan Paul, I sound like a news anchor. Anyways, Logan Paul got punched in the face this past week. Is anyone else surprised? I mean, like, he's a boxer and he literally has not gotten one hit yet, and he's been boxing for like 2 years. Like, come on. It was gonna happen sooner or later, and it happened outside the ring, so I don't know, but I mean, he's just so immature. Like, how are there 14-year-olds that are more mature than Jake Paul? Like, part of me wants to, like, study, like, the brains of people, but then again, that's a lot of work. But I just want to, like, study why people act the way they do, because it just, like, bothers me that he's, like, trapped. And I've seen this before, I think on TikTok, but you get trapped at the age you got famous. Like, and that's just kind of true. Like, even if you take, like, Morgan Freeman, for example, trapped at the age he got famous. Like, I will always see Morgan Freeman as, like, this, like, old grandpa person. Like, he'll never get older in my eyes. Like, never. And, like, same thing can go with Jake Paul. Like, he got famous super young, so he just, and he never really got the chance to, like, grow up and, like, do things because he was just, or, like, learn the struggles of growing up and stuff, because he was just he got rich and got really everything handed to him because he was rich and famous. So obviously he's not gonna, like, mature and get older, because, like, why should he if he's getting everything he wants with this mindset? I don't know if that makes sense, but this is why he's getting punched in the face, because he's acting like an very immature. So, and then on top of that, he tries to sue Ethan Klein from the H3 podcast for restreaming his fight. Oh my goodness. It's the same way that they're pretending the government is trying to crack down on, like, illegal, like, movie streaming websites, when really, like, it is illegal to pirate a movie. Let me be very clear. It is illegal to pirate a movie. But it's the same way you can't crack down on thousands of kids taking, even say hundreds of thousands of kids taking AP tests and every single one of them cheating. There's no way, and I'm not saying that I am. I'm just saying, like, that's a thing that I'm pretty sure is going to happen and has already happened. So, to build my case here, it's hard to crack down on something that everybody does. Like, it's when there's millions of websites out there that do that, it's hard to crack down and take down every single one that's doing this. And really, this is a serious question. Like, who is it harming? Like, I understand it's harming the box office, but Avengers Endgame made billions of dollars. What is, what is a million people watching it on, like, a certain website doing? Like, sure, it's losing out on those wages, but if they couldn't watch it on the website, they weren't going to the movies anyways. Like, you know what I mean? If they can't afford to watch it at the movies, what makes you think that cracking down the website is gonna all of a sudden make them afford to go to the movies? I feel like somebody in that room where these decisions happen, the room where it happened, need to have that sort of mindset, because you can't crack down when there's millions of websites out there that do this thing. And how this relates back to the whole Jake Paul thing is that there's a bunch of websites out there that were streaming the fight. So you're gonna sue all of them? You made so much money, like, and then on top of that, Ethan wasn't even streaming the fight. He was providing commentary. It's the same way people provide commentary on, like, a TV show that came out, like, the day before, and they put, like, clips of the show in it. When I watch like a Alex Myers video and he's watching like a Disney Channel movie I've never seen, I have no idea what the plot of the movie is. All I know is his points that he picked out from the movie. I don't know the plot of the movie. Same thing with, like, Trin Lovell. Like, she watched, I think, like, this movie before, and I was like, what is this movie about? Like, also the same so I watched Promising Young Woman, right? Trin Lovell reacted to Promising Young Woman. If I never watched that movie, like, beforehand, I wouldn't have really gotten the plot of what was happening by her video. And that's the same thing with Ethan. But what's the funny part is that Jake Paul did not make his fight entertaining. Either of them didn't, because it was like a win in like a few minutes. So you can't just, if something's only a minute long and you want to provide your commentary to a minute long thing, how are you supposed to do that? So, like, I don't know what my point is there, but it's kind of stupid that he tried to sue him. And I wrote this before, I wrote these notes before I found out that he dropped the case, or how the case is being dropped or something, and that they're talking about it in court. But it's, like, so stupid. It's very annoying. But yeah, that's all I have for my social media news this week. But yeah, here's my little closing. I'm posting a YouTube video this week. I'm cracking down. I already made the thumbnail for it and everything, so that's all set. And then I think next week I'm going to test out the video format of the podcast. So I might do like a small, tiny, like 10-minute episode next week talking about like a specific subject or something, and test out the video format there. And probably like post it on my YouTube channel or something, or just like, I don't know, maybe I'm just saying it for me, maybe it'll just be like a private video, but that's what I want to try to do in the coming weeks before I officially launch the new YouTube channel and everything. And then please recommend any new segments you want me to do on the show. I like having my set little schedule. It makes it very easy to like write down my notes because of the things that I have. But if you want any more, that's my chair, and I can't find a comfortable spot to sit, okay? It's the chair, and I hate to be that person that blames the chair, but it's the chair, okay? Because, like, I used to have, like, a political corner, but then I was advised not to do that, so I took that out. But, like, I would love to have, like, another, segment or something on the show. You know, make more intro songs, have it sort of be like a late night show, you know what I mean? But not another, oh my goodness, that's another thing I forgot. I'm taking a scroll. Maybe I'll talk about it next week, but Lord, it is so bad. Jason Nash, I'm coming for you. All right, but yeah, that's it for today's podcast, guys. You know, thank you for listening. I love doing the podcast. I need to like sit here and actually do it and not record it the day before, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, please leave a review if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts. I really like to see how people feel about, you know, everything about the show. I hit 500 I hit 500 like total listens, and I'm pretty proud of it. In like less than a year, already hitting that. I don't know. I just find it kind of cool that that's happened. And yeah. If you email me with any video suggestions, song suggestions. Wait, what am I even saying? With any even with any movie suggestions, TV show suggestions, song suggestions, any story times you want to hear, any stories you have, suggestions for anything at King Not Queen Pod. Again, it's King Not Queen Pod at gmail.com with anything, please. Also, if you want to sponsor the podcast, email me there. Even though I know no sponsors are listening, I will take products over money. That's just my preference. And yeah, I will be back next week. She's a weekly podcast, all right? And yeah, I'll see you then. Bye. Yeah.